most of people naturally wonder what is wrong with pursuing social status and affluence. According to modern Stoic philosopher, the problem is that we humans are evolutionarily programmed to be insatiable. Our evolutionary ancestors, who always craved more food, better housing, and a higher position on the social hierarchy, were more likely to survive and reproduce than those who were easily satisfied in these matters. This means that if we pursue social status and affluence, we will go through life dissatisfied with what we have. We will continually believe that if only we had more, a bit more social status, a bit bigger house, we would live happily ever after. We will therefore work hard, or at least scheme extensively, to get that bit more. But the problem is, if we fail to get it, we will feel frustrated. If we succeed in getting it, we will soon take our gains for granted and will again feel frustrated. To understand Stoics' value system better, let's consider the following question. Would you rather have people think you are a good person when in fact you are a bad person, or think you are a bad person when in fact you are a good person? According to Stoic, if you choose the first alternative, as we suspect most people will, all after some hemming and hawing, it is dramatic evidence of the extent to which one value fame. The Stoics, however, will unhesitatingly favor the second alternative. It is far better, they will insist, to be a good person and have people think you are bad than to be a bad person and have people think you are good. They would add that if you are a bad person, you are likely to have a bad life, no matter how highly others think of you, and that if you are a good person, you are likely to have a good life, no matter how poorly others think of you. However, if we overcome our craving for social status, if we stop playing what Stoics call the social hierarchy game, we will find ourselves inhabiting a different world, socially speaking, than we formerly did. In particular, when someone insults us, it won't ruin our day the way it used to. Instead, we will calmly assess the event. We will realize that the insulter, because he values fame, is playing the social hierarchy game. He wants, that is, to maintain or improve his position on the social hierarchy. Furthermore, he assumes that we are playing this game as well. Nearly everyone, after all, plays it. His insult, we will conclude, is a move in that game. He is trying to improve his standing on the social hierarchy, improve it at our expense. Since we no longer play the social hierarchy game, though, our losing this encounter won't matter to us. In conclusion, Stoics advise us, if we seek social status and affluence, we are likely to go through life dissatisfied. Stoicism reminds us, when we have it in our power to gain satisfaction, all we need to do is adopt the proper values. We need only, that is, pursue virtue and tranquility instead of fame and fortune. Many of us will challenge this assertion. They will argue that those who attain fame and fortune do indeed live happily ever after. Here, we have to understand it's not always, but often and rare. It is true that those who advocate pursuing tranquility rather than fame and fortune have always been in the minority. They are a rather impressive group of individuals. Among them, we find not only the Stoic philosophers, but such diverse thinkers as Arthur Schopenhauer, Henry David Thoreau, Buddha, Lao Tzu, and St. John of the Cross. One of the things these individuals have in common is that, unlike most people, they thought very carefully about happiness and all the mistakes people make in their pursuit of it. Therefore, we would perhaps do well to heed their advice on how best to live.